forget who he is.
Mm-hmm.
In
Mhm.
power.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So somebody, it
Man-made.
appears that somebody dug their way under the stone.
Like an English garden basement. It just means that the basement is partially underground, partially not.
And so that
But the entrance is outside, is my point. Yeah.
I'm assuming Miriam is relaying all this information.
yeah, as
Okay.
I see it.
Then Justakos will ask, does he see a door there, or is it just an open to the elements?
Focus a little more closely. Are there any
Is it dark? What time of day
footprints?
is it?
Yeah. So any muddy footprints coming out of the water heading into the cave?
Oh, can your familiar communicate odors?
Yes.
Probably not.
Yes.
Oh,
Remember
okay.
I got incapacitated because Fetch smelled something in that when we fought the
Mhm.
red bat eye drops or whatever it was. Blood, tears.
Miriam, does it tell you that there's any kind of scent of death?
I don't know. Let me try. I take a sniff. No death. Mustiness. So, how do you rule about fetches and assuming the dark? This is a new experience. Okay. So that's good. So I can go to the cave's entrance. Yeah, so I'll do that. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So I can go to the cave entrance and peer in and see if there's any power readings. Appears to be empty, excluding undead. I tell the people.
Thank
The
you.
hard part is there's a water in between us with creatures in it.
It is a hard part. That
So
is
we
a
have to
hard
cross
thing.
the water or risk being attacked by, I don't know, crocodiles. All right, I'll rise up to the next window on the second. Peer in. Look for power readings. When you say dark, you mean unnaturally dark? I mean, yeah, but there's light in the window. The sun would shine into the window, so you'd see, several meters of something in there. Unless there's, yeah, it might be in shadow. Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm. And it's raining, so it's not very bright anyway, I assume.
raining. No,
I just assumed.
I thought Brian said it was sunny. So anyway,
Hmm.
so so I will also listen at the window. Listen, that's a skill, isn't it? Oh, okay.
I could help you if you tell me what's going on. I remember reading about
100
it.
yards.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it.
Ah, losing connectivity.
If it becomes an issue, we will have to move closer so that the fetch can continue to explore, even if it means getting our feet wet.
Page 360 for materialized fetch. Let me see. Oh, that's an ability. Okay. It can never be disconnected from the shaman. Fetch in combat.
Yeah, it's very different from a familiar.
Let me see here.
Is there like a Game Masters supplement or? What?
Nope, not really.
Yeah, it really doesn't have mechanical stuff. Yeah, it's hard to say because if you're in the spirit world, how do you tell differences between it and the shaman? No, no. When the fetch is in the spirit world, the shaman's in the material world. Yeah, and the fetch is off trying to do something. Anyway, it's a stumper. The other thing that the party can do is move up to the water's edge and get closer.
Okay, that didn't help. Yep.
Did you say you don't like that? Why?
Oh, if they're nasty and aggressive. Interesting.
I mean, I'm sure you can set your own limits to that. Considering you're the referee, you can make the rules whatever you want them to be.
Yep. Right off the top of my head, I'd be thinking same limit as a bound spirit could travel. That's what I'm looking for now. Let's talk about bound spirits. So not there. Let me look at bound spirits.
Anyway, it's a bear.
Let me find my
What if there's a
mic.
Chaosium question and answers forum type thing? So
Yeah, you asked a couple of questions here when we were first getting started.
Wait, what'd you say? Can you repeat that? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
warmer dry land side. No power readings. D12. 2. D12. Interesting. And if she goes around the tower, get an estimate as to the diameter, or I mean, is it 5 meters or is it 15 meters? You know, 36. Okay. Yeah, nice substantial.
I'm gonna actually take the video off to increase my bandwidth for a minute.
It's above the other window. Arrow slits, arrow slits. All right. Do a second sight in there. Roll a D12. Another 2. Can I tell if there's a dividing wall that, or is it just one continuous floor? Or can't? All right. Take a sniff. I smell baboon. If I knew what a baboon smelled like. So there's nothing apparent in this room. So it's a good place to enter. Or any of them are good places to enter. All right, we'll go up to the third level, the top level. Right? You said there's 3. So is the mound, with the cave considered one level. So I've gone to 2 levels. So I've gone to the base level and the second level. All right, then the first floor is. Yep, correct. So is there one more level, or is just the top? Well, there's 2 more levels. All right, up to the third level. Sort of above the first floor. Okay. So I'll do another second site. Rolling D12s. Now that's, look at that. What's the odds of rolling 3 2s? I'm rolling a D12. Yeah.
Are you rolling a D4?
No, D12. Interesting. D100. You see. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So one can infer that there's probably a wall on the second floor somewhere. Okay. And there's also going to be ladders or stairs or something. All right, up to the 4th floor. Yeah. Portals, doorways, yeah. But there's no doors in these doorways, correct? So looking at any of them, see right through to the other side. If it comes up with 2, then there's something wrong. Oh, 3.
There you go. I was about to say it's the beginning of Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead, but apparently I'm wrong.
Could it be empty?
No creature. So unless there's something underground, like evil temples like we've seen before, guys.
Well,
So I
obviously
guess,
I'm going to say it appears like we're not going to get shot as we walk up. So I guess we go back to the original plan of we just walk right in and see what happens.
Do you need Juchi to basically set up some kind of a sniper position?
yeah, maybe you should stay on the current side of the bank and as we cross the water, look for any critters that might attack us.
Yeah.
Or giant snakes or crocodiles
Or archers?
or archers.
Yeah.
Luckily, we're on the window side instead of the arrow slit side.
Right. And I'm going to say the fetch looked in and didn't see any. That's why I'm saying I guess we can just walk right in. But
Yeah, sometimes
Well,
they'll live dangerously.
I will have the owl fly over to the top level where the fetch is and give it eyeballs on sight instead of power sensing. Fly up next to the fetch on the 4th floor. Yeah, look in the door. It's intelligent. Do I get the sense that I can see through the fetch's eyes, if you will, when it's in the bear form? Don't get that kind of mental connection. Just second sight's the only thing we can go by. All right. Huh. So would a fetch even be aware of undead things? Things without souls. But how do you see them if they don't have power? Oh, okay. In the upper levels, we do have sunlight coming through. Okay. All right. So the other unknown guys is the hole in the hillside. So got to be wary.
Yeah. I'll head off towards the opening in the mound, being very careful that whatever these water creatures are doesn't jump up and surprise me. So I'm moving cautiously. And
Well,
apparently we're leaving Jujuchi behind in
well,
case somebody suddenly appears and starts shooting at us.
Yeah, does that sound like a
But-
good idea? Or
Yeah. And this way, if some water creature suddenly appears, he can shoot it.
yeah,
I got an idea, guys. Just a minute.
Up, I stop.
Well, I mean, we can be crossing.
Okay.
I think I'll have the owl cast detect enemies on the fetch, then have the fetch go down to the hole in the wall on the side of it. How's that for a possible solution?
It doesn't work quite that way.
Oh, you pretty sure? I'm just going to look it up. Detect enemies. Approximate distance from the caster. Oh, from the caster. I mean,
Okay.
I have a normal successful scan and a normal successful listen.
you said scan?
Nope.
my scan was off, but let me check my listen. My listen was successful.
Oh,
Scan worked.
guess what? My score is, I need a 43 and I rolled a 44. Just that. Just that.
Brian, I got. Was I allowed to roll as well? Oh, but not listen.
Did you ask
Oh,
for
I
a listen
failed.
roll also? Nope.
Scan worked for me. And I was listening around where we are.
Now, can my owl do a scan roll? Normal success. Just gonna fly back and tell me about it, or tell us about it. Yeah.
Arestra made both her scan and her listen.
Just the owl. You can. Someone can roll for Davin.
Oh yeah, time to pull up Davin's character.
I wasn't allowed to make a listen roll because I passed it, but not in reality.
Yeah, we needed you to make the scan roll so you could shoot it.
I know, I have a really good scan. I just happened to fail that.
Mm-hmm. It happens. Well, heck, just a minute. Character sheets. Davin. Oops. Open link. Untitled. Open.
I'm waiting for the statement of intent.
I just opened Davin. Davin's listen is he obviously he must do this differently. Because he said it shows his listen is 16 and his scan is 48, but base listen is 25. So I guess he adds them together first.
Yes, I do that. I use my modifier to add it when I write.
Okay, so I would assume his listen then is 31. And I rolled a 12.
All right, he hears something.
Yep. And then his scan, if it's 48 and 25, that'd be 73. And I rolled a 46. So Davin also succeeded in both. Davin and Arestra succeed in both.
Have we gotten to the water's edge yet? Oh, gonna try to do a move quietly.
Arestra doesn't try to move stealthily because her armor, the modifier for her armor is greater than her ability. Okay.
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 I definitely fail.
Go to that.
It's hard to make that number.
Let's see here. Where's the other? I don't know. There it is. Power times 3. Arrestor succeeds. Oh, and David succeeds.
Wow.
A second one.
I succeed.
I succeed.
You may even got a special. Maybe. Gotta go times 3 though.
Done.
No, if it was a power times 5, maybe.
Missed it by 1. Meaning the special. I got a normal success.
Oh,
All right, so this is my third row, right?
something's happening. Fail. Oh, another 70. Oh, that's 2 of them.
I fail.
What's going on? Splashing of water? Grappling?
Yes.
Crossing of mucky water?
Yeah, I assume we're fairly close to each other.
I guess, yeah, like a meter between us at least.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds
You know, there's a
reasonable. Yep. Okay.
it's large.
So I don't see this yet. Gotcha.
No problem.
Oh, wow. It's a good thing I was rolling up another character yesterday. I got 2 creatures?
Okay. What do you need again?
I don't know. What do you mean by that? You've never asked that before.
Armor and shield at this point. Is that what you're asking? Okay.
Shield and dodge and try to break away. Head back to Juchi. Or ask the fetch for help. Or summon the fetch. Here. So I need my bear. So 2 on me, huh? Wow. Juchi will kill him with a shot to the head.
Once I see them, once I'm allowed to fire, once I see them, I will.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you're standing there at the ready.
I haven't seen them, but I assume that my colleagues would shout out that they're there. I would hope.
Well, the owl comes flying in, screeching, "Look out, look out, look out."
Well, I can't see into the water where you are until they come out.
You forgot Davin. Or is he over there? Is he on the map, Davin? Okay. Oh. All right. Let's see. What am I going to parry with my sword? Let's see. I guess I parry with my shield. I succeed. Oh, you got to check more. Help. Want to take a quick break to get drinks?
Yeah, I need to take a break.
Thumbs up, Brian? All right. Twelve. 12, yeah. Well, that's not fun.
Do you have armor down there?
Just 1 point of cloth.
Ugh,
So
3 points.
3 points. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Brian, will I be able to attack in the next round? Roger that.
I got off light.
Armor and shield. Okay. Oh, come on. Why did it do that? Okay. 100. Shield, shield, shield. No, I did not. Okay.
Where?
Yes, I'm dead. Let me. I have 6 points of armor. I have 7 hit points. Dying.
Bleeding out. Crocodiles trying to eat your heart.
Yep. Yes, that is correct. Correct. Okay.
Yeah, you didn't reach your total hit points. You just got severely bitten in the chest.
1, 4, 5, 6. But I take 9 general hit points, correct?
No. Whatever gets through your armor. Oh, 15 minus your armor, yeah.
Armor of 6 leaves me 9.
9. Yeah.
I have 7 hit points, so I lose those 7, and I get more. Okay. Yep.
Brian is making up for the time that I critically murdered his octopus in one shot.
But I didn't do that. Karma's not fair.
Oh, I'm going to jump up an alarm and fire. Could I see which one is attacking who? So the one that is attacking Jarstakos is out of reach for me, right? In that case, I will attack the one that's attacking David. Mm-hmm. Okay. I believe I'm strike rank 2. Double check. 9. I'm sure he'll attack. Right, people?
Good question. Let me see what I can see. Combat notes. +1 preservation spell. Yeah, he's got his weapon as a rapier. But I don't see any notes about its magic. Magic note. Yeah.
Real quick, the missile weapons go off your deck strike rank 2, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I don't notice. I don't see any of that on his sheet. Let me look down in his matters. Yeah. And it says neutralize armor, neutralize magic, preserve item. Logistician, logical clarity, solace of the logical mind. Right, okay, fine rapier, +1 hit point, and strength spell. Right, okay. Okay.
And for Jarstakos, don't we have some healing? What are they called? The crystals. The healing crystals.
Matrix. Yeah. Think,
Yeah, well, we have a power storage he's got a power storage matrix of 7.
yeah, that's what Davin has.
Right.
So that's what Miriam's going to do. She's going to have the fetch.
Actually, I think what can he grab Jarstakos and start dragging him away? They propose an orderly retreat as much as possible here. Yep. That's what he's going to try to do. He's going to try to grab him and drag him back towards Juchi.
I have the fetch attack the one that's to my whatever it is, to my front left. Okay, well, attack number 2. So yellow bear goes after number 2, and then I'm going to. I know there's no disengage, right? So try to dodge and move back towards Juchi. Full speed.
I'm going to cast coordination, and I want to move to basically to try to put myself between the 3 crocodiles on our left-hand side and Miriam. So if she's backing up, I'm going to try to back up in front of and stay in front of her as she backs up, and maybe I can beat off the crocodiles that are attacking her. If
Mhm.
yeah, sadly,
Davin's trying to grab him.
my coordination goes in 4.
So if I try to move with all my speed, can I still have time to try to catch the spirit magic if I had any? Uh, 2. I'll just I want to break away and then cast a disruption that whichever one's the 4, I guess it is 4. So 2 plus 2, it goes on.
Sort of. It'll depend on because I want to kind of move. If I can move to where Miriam is now, that would be the spot that I would cast because I want to move before I cast, basically. Okay. Yeah, I'm going. Okay. And at the point once I've interposed myself, as long as I have 4 strike ranks left, I'm going to cast I'll cast my coordination at that point. If we get to strike rank 8 and I don't, because it'll take me 4 strike ranks to cast it, I'll stop and cast it so that I can get it done by the end of the turn. Okay.
Doesn't vigor give hit points? So what would happen if cast vigor on Jarstakos? That just increases his total hit points, doesn't increase.
His
Because I
hit
think it
points in
does.
his. Oh. Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking it's sort of like better than nothing. So I'll have the owl fly down to Jarstakos. Do vigor.
I have a quick question for you, Brian, here. All right, so I'm down -2 in my chest. If this cast, well, if I get a heal 2, I'm at 0, so I'm still kind of incapacitated. But if this spell goes off and I gain 1 hit point in chest and then I get a heal 2, I'd be at positive 1 hit point.
In the chest.
Which means I can then heal myself. Right? Okay.
So to answer your question, the move is 12. So what's that? 4 times faster than us humans. We're humans. 8? Oh, okay. I had 3 in my head for some reason. Oh, okay. Anyway,
That's right. This
may not
doesn't.
get there. Okay. Well, he's heading this way, but the fetch moves quick. It does spirit combat on strength rank 12.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
How about Miriam? Does she outdistance the Crocs?
I'll roll my.
At least they're not going to cast slow on me like those dark trolls did.
Okay. And my spell does go off. Okay. Davin's strength
He's locked.
is 12.
Huh.
But
Maybe
there was.
Just size 13.
But does. But is Davin going to have a chance to do his strength spell before that? Probably need to make some sort of a Davin. Davin's dex strike rank is 1. Okay. So that means his strength instead of being 12 is yeah, it adds 8 points. I don't know, I had to look it up. Yeah, it's 8. So now it's 20. That'll help.
Oh, big time.
Strength 2 points. So he's down. Okay.
What strike rank are we on right now?
We're
Okay.
working it out slowly. Okay. Making notes.
Thank you. Here I go. 29, which is, I think, a regular success. Yeah. And location 13. All right, D8 plus 1 for the moment. Here we go. 5.
Atta
Good.
boy.
Okay. Oops. $46. That should be a success. Power times 5, yeah.
Mhm.
$84. Ah, good.
Snap, snap.
Hopefully it's just like that, open air.
Nope. Dragging him through the wall.
I'll look,
Who, me? Okay.
David. I'm looking. No. Max encumbrance 12, but I don't see current encumbrance. Notes. Let's see. Okay, so his constitution is 13. Strength 20. I just don't know. Yeah, he doesn't have his basic equipment written down anywhere that I can for me to figure out what he's got. Like, right, that's what I'm saying. I don't see where it says. I can see he's got his armor points. He's got 4 points everywhere. Yeah. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Everything's a 4.
I would say padding and Curabelli, probably.
Okay. And his shield says hit points 13, which
12 is medium and 16 is large.
mm-hmm.
So he must have a large shield that's been bitten a few times. Ah, okay.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. 4. Oh, I see it. Take that back. I found it. I found his armor.
Okay.
He has linen armor with a +1 preservation spell on it. So its armor points are 3 + 1.
So no fire. So technically -2 movement. Half a point be -1 movement.
Good. Okay. 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 Then somebody uses, I don't know, uses say Davin's magic point matrix to do 2 points of healing.
Well, I have heal 3, so that's not a.
Do you want to use, so you can do heal 3, then, but you can take the magic out of the magic point matrix so that you don't drain your own magic points. Yeah.
Yeah, Jostakos has got one.
Okay. No.
Yeah.
Right. So it's just easier to. I'll go ahead and since Spruce isn't here, we'll use his magic point matrix. So I've marked off the 3 points. Miriam. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do we assume the fetch is going to kill one of them, the crocodiles?
You want to fight that out separately while the rest of this just goes?
Yeah, drive away his spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And he's unconscious, and the other guys eat him.
Mm-hmm. He drowns. And crocodiles. Hey. Why not? Okay.
Because, they talk about capturing animal spirits.
Mm-hmm.
What strike rank are we on now?
We're not.
Okay, thanks.
So now we're back to how do we cross this spheres?
Regular success. Location 1.
Gotta build a boat.
Damage 5 again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well,
Hmm.
one chomp and we almost lost two of us.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like we
Hmm.
met our match.
Hmm. Hmm. I wouldn't mind fighting them one at a time, but I don't know that that's going to solve our problem.
Well, maybe that's what you do. You go in first and slap them, come up to you and you kill them.
That's what I was thinking. I just don't know that, you know,
I'll
To
see
me,
that's
you.
going to
fighting
necessarily get us all through there.
I was just gonna say, to me, fighting animals is kind of like the ultimate example of unnecessary encounter. It's kind of like even if you win, what do you really accomplish? You know,
Well,
we're not going to
Mhm.
get information from these crocodiles or loot.
right.
No.
But if they win, they deny us access to the tower.
Right. There's got to be a way to get to the tower.
Yeah,
Is the problem. I
Um,
I propose we at least start taking a walk kind of around the area to get some idea of if there's, you know, a way that looks like we can approach the tower that that isn't going to attract crocodiles.
well, yeah, the other side doesn't have water on it, right? Or it does?
It does. We're coming from the dry side at the moment. Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure that that's just as dangerous.
Or worse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I can get us across to the tower if we want to, guys.
Oh.
I can summon a medium-sized air elemental who will probably be able to carry us by one or two across each, and get us all across before it will have to leave.
Oh, that sounds like a reasonable approach at this point.
What kind of elemental?
Air elemental.
Uh,
Air as in, my God, Orlanth.
Mm-hmm.
okay. Shotgun. I call shotgun.
Hmm.
It is using 3 points of rune magic, or 4 points actually. But 2 to summon and 2 to control.
Oh, okay.
That's a lot.
Yep. I have 6 ready to go.
You got 6 rooms?
Wow.
Yep.
Hmm.
I only have
Interesting.
3.
I'm not into the well,
How do you get 6? Just out of curiosity.
You start with 3 when you first create it, right? Every
Yeah.
time you go up in power, you can sacrifice for more rune points.
And just
mhm.
keep your power, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Keep your power low.
Every time I gain 2 points, I said, nope, put one of those in my points.
You just put it into power.
Yep. Yeah. I started with 14 power. I'm at 16 now, but I also I've raised my power total of 5 points since we first started.
Wow. My power is only 11.
Hmm.
Yeah, you got an easier chance of going up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you got
My charisma is really high.
So
Slowly going up.
17.
Yeah, that's getting real good.
Yeah.
So does that sound like a plan, guys?
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
just curious about the cost of the summon,
Okay.
and whether do you need to 3 points summons a large elemental, 2 points, right, 2 points summons a medium, 1 point summons a small. Do we need a medium? Can you do this with a small? Ah,
Yeah. 2 dice 6 plus 12 is its size. If I remember correctly.
And rune
okay.
magic is good for 25 minutes. That's plenty of time to shovel.
Yeah.
5 characters.
Right.
Wait,
Yeah,
you
that's
said
what I
the
was going to
medium
say.
is?
But then again,
Did you say the medium one is 2d6 plus 12?
Yeah, that's the strength.
That's huge.
Yep.
That's massive.
we have to think about how we're going to get back once our mission is complete.
That might be a different question.
But, if we got a shaker priestess, maybe she can raise the earth and give us earth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure
Yeah.
that some of the magic items we will acquire will help us.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. And we do all this and we found out it's an empty tower.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then we topple the
Okay.
tower and dismantle the tower.
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
Is there
Once
by chance is there a tree or large boulder on this side? Okay. Okay. Well, the other possibility is if we have enough rope, we could tie a rope to the tree here over. When we get over, we can tie it to the tower and then just rappel across on the way back.
Zip line.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
Nice thought.
Still cable and a
Okay.
pulley.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't know, but I don't have a better idea at this point.
Well, on the way back, I'm climbing on a restroom's back.
Now,
Mhm.
now Brian will have to make a call here. I can summon the element without using the command cult spirit spell. And what it says is the spirit would do what is in its nature. I don't know whether or not helping fellow Atlantes would be in its nature or not. If not, I have to use the command spell.
I don't know what the intelligence of elementals are.
Yep.
Yeah, then I'm gonna yeah. Its nature is to blow things around, not to pick them up and carry them. Yeah. No, I think. Yeah. Yeah, if it was intelligent, like going back to with Angrolar and the
The
water
naiad.
spirit, the naiad, she was intelligent. She didn't have to command her. But yeah, an element I can see you would have to.
Right.
Unfortunately.
And there, it's kind of a possible crapshoot because If I don't control it, it may not do anything for us.
Right. Yeah, it's going to be your power versus its power.
Yeah.
What's the power of a medium air elemental?
3 die 6 plus 6.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that isn't the right. Let's see if we can think of some. Let's only do that if as a last resort.
Okay.
That looks that sounds desperater and desperater.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then the other option is that we buff ourselves up and try to entice them to it, the crocodiles to attack us again. And we hopefully only get one and we beat on it.
Yes, like I said, I'd like to walk around a little bit. Do you have your chariot with you? Out of curiosity,
It's probably back there, yeah.
because I was saying we could get a running start and with in the chariot and go across at full speed
Okay.
and hopefully reach the other side before the crocodiles had a chance to respond.
That's a possibility. Lots of spray.
Yeah, right. It's probably not going to work because the ground is probably too soft. If it was hard ground and wet, it would be one thing, but soft ground's going to be a problem.
Yep.
Those wheels are going to get stuck in the mud. Okay. Hmm.
Anybody got any fire capability?
Fire?
Yeah, I'm thinking crocodiles are probably like regular animals. They don't like fire.
Right.
We could all come in with torches or large flaming sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Would that have anything to do with our rune affinity?
Fire
Maybe.
rune. If a fire rune cult would have, might have fire rune magic.
Well, my elemental rune affinity for fire is extremely high.
Mm-hmm. But you'd have to have a rune spell to go with it.
Yeah, fire arrow, fire blade,
Mm-hmm.
something like that would definitely work. Otherwise, we're just gonna,
Mm-hmm.
wrap some cloth around a stick, douse it in a little bit of oil, and light it.
Yeah.
Sunbright.
I mean, I could befuddle a few of them, but they're probably not successfully befuddle enough of them to get us all through.
Right.
What's Sunbright?
Yeah, it sounds like a light spell as opposed to a fire spell.
Yeah.
Though, how many of us have befuddle? We might end up spending a lot of magic points.
Nope.
I do not. I've got disruption, not befuddle.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Spirit magic, you mean spirit combat? 91.
Cool.
Yep. What's it called? Oh, protection.
You guys, I've had a pretty long week, so I got about 10 minutes before I'm going to turn into a pumpkin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's sort of reasonable since it doesn't look like Bruce is gonna show up. I think we continue to kind of talk about plans until Juji has to go, but we don't actually execute the plan until next time. And maybe Bruce will come up with something because he may have some, I don't know his magic well enough to know if he can put together something that would be helpful or not.
Right.
Yeah, I'm, mhm, mhm, mhm. Like I said, and I could, could always try to be if there's one we go along and there one we turns out that it missed. I could try to befuddle it.
There's one of them's got 2 arrows in it, so you guys can disruption.
Yeah,
Whack attack.
right.
Kill it, kill it.
And I can, and again, I can probably fight one at a time. It's 6 at a time. That's, a bit much even for me.
It only takes 1 hit.
Yeah.
Nudge our state.
Yep.
Yeah. 1 crit. Yeah.
And if I know they're
Eat
coming,
my
I can.
shield.
Yep.
I would like to, if we're going to spend some time figuring this out too, Arrestor would like to kind of probe the other, around the edges of to see if there's a way that looks like there's something that's, I want to say like a hidden path or something.
Causeway.
Mm-hmm. Something that looks like we're not going to be disturbing the crocodiles on our way. I can always, walk out a little bit from one direction or another, and then if the crocodiles, show up, I can just quickly back out. Just keep trying to probe around and see if I can find a place that looks less
If we
dangerous.
try to move across as a group, I'll be in the middle between all of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Climb up on Davin. Somebody
Yeah.
who's got high strength. Back. You bet. I'm not big. I got size 10. I'm not too heavy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, isn't this
Yes, we are stymied by water and crocodiles.
Mm-hmm.
So we need a canoe.
Yeah. I like these. Yep. Okay. But like I said, or like you were saying, you could follow up and see what your fetch can do. So that's, we have a couple of lines of thought here.
You can try to get one down to where it's conscious. Put an arrow into it so it's bleeding, and maybe the other one's a leak.
Mm-hmm. That's a thought.
Yep.
Of course, we got one with 2 arrows in it now.
Yes, we do.
I guess they've all submerged, so you can't get any more shots.
Yep. More than likely.
Yeah, they apparently didn't pursue.
Yeah. We can
The only
get
other-
a couple.
The only other possibility would be to have the fetch hover above the water. And with crocodiles, whenever they move away, we make a mad dash to the other side before they can swim over and attack us.
Mm-hmm.
The other suggestion it would be to go capture some game or something, and then
Yeah, well, that's
throw it
a good idea
somewhere else
too.
where the crocodiles will
Yeah.
go attack it.
Actually, you did. That gives me a good idea though. What both of those. If your fetch, if it's not a time limited thing, it would be helpful to have your fetch kind of hover around and see if it can count how many we're dealing with.
We only know how many are in the near vicinity.
Right. But if we just had, I mean, there were these 6 that showed up here, but if there's another 6 just beyond and another 6 beyond that, it's a lot, it changes our approach a little bit, sort of thing. If they're just, if all of the ones in this part of the swamp are accounted for, then that's a different task than if there are hundreds of them between here and there, I guess. But then beyond that, yeah, I think especially with Juchi, maybe we can the idea of going and trying to hunt up some game or something is not a bad thought.
Absolutely.
A distraction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm assuming while we're talking, this is going to take on a little bit of time. I will spend 7 points and heal me the rest of the way.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, it doesn't work that way.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, we'll do first aid first then.
So you got 3 points from the spell.
Yeah.
That puts you up to a +1.
Yep. And so I would need.
My first aid is 46.
My first aid. Yeah,
My
my first aid is a 61.
What kind of skill is that?
Knowledge.
First aid under knowledge.
Yep.
46, a success.
Mine's 25.
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
Okay, so 2 more points then. Okay.
Every little bit helps.
All right. So, but that's
I get to check
because
first aid.
because you don't stack. That's it. That's all I can get healed, right?
Without a rune.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hold off until. Yeah. Hold off on the rune spell until you get damaged in other places, and because when you do that, you can heal them all.
Yeah.
I got my restore health rune spell.
Yeah. And if it gets to the point where you're going to die, I have heal body.
Cool.
And at least since I have it until I use 2 more rune points, at which point I won't have enough rune points to cast it.
All right. Well, that gives me 3. I normally have 6 points of armor. I believe we can have protection. 2 is the highest we have as a party.
No, I got protection 3.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Just a matter of accumulating spell points.
Right.
Yep. We've got a bunch in the crystals.
Yep.
Or at least we've got some in the crystals.
So that's what I was going to do next time we try to cross the water. Protection
Yep.
3 on myself.
Yeah.
In anticipation of crocodile.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. So can we use the while all of this is going on, can we use the fetch to get a rough idea of how many crocodiles there are in the general vicinity between here and the
Huh?
Okay, never mind then.
I have to cast visibility again.
Okay. That's close. That's good enough then anyway. Okay. That's good to know as well. All right. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well, if we're going to cross, this is the point. There's, we can, we can estimate that there isn't many more than 6.
Yeah, we don't really know for sure.
Mm-hmm. Can we? We can't see any from where we are.
No, but with the fetch, we can tell when there's maybe 3 in the near vicinity and then vicinity, and then try to make a rush across.
Mm-hmm.
Only have to
Yeah,
fight 3.
Yeah, I'm more interested. I think we ought to try pursuing your we get something for them to eat. And
Yeah,
part of my thing was if we could see one, we can we can get one close enough, we could actually, try killing it and getting the rest of them to eat it. Otherwise, maybe your owl can fly around and look for some game for and we can try going hunting.
yeah.
Yeah.
We could have left our stickers. That would be.
Thanks.
But
No,
then
we
who's going to
wouldn't do
drive the
that.
chariot?
Mm-hmm.
That would have been horrible.
Yeah, it would have been
Chariot.
bad.
Chariot without a driver. Hey, do you know if any more books are coming out that have more occupations?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Wow, this is kind of very, very small number.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Yep.
think
Yeah.
so. Yep.
It was fun playing.
Yeah,
Thanks for having me.
No problem.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yep.
got to hang out together too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.